Hey, it's me again. I wanted to talk about the detoxification effect of something called bile, B-I-L-E, okay? Now, bile is made by the liver. It gets released down a little duct called the bile duct. It gets stored in a little sac called the gallbladder. So the purpose of the gallbladder is to store and concentrate bile, okay? So when you eat, it gets extracted, and the purpose of bile is to help extract nutrients from the fat that you eat, like fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, K, K1, K2, those things, essential fatty acids. So it basically breaks down fat and helps your body use those fats. But it will also help lubricate the colon. So if you don't have enough bile, you can get constipation. So it's involved in that. But another huge effect is the detoxification effect. The liver, at its maximum healthy effect, can detoxify 99% of all the microbes, bacteria, chemicals, drugs, alcohol that's going through the liver, okay? But when the liver becomes damaged and it can't work anymore, and you get cirrhosis or a fatty liver, or have some type of destruction of the cells that make bile, and now you're deficient, or let's say you have a gallstone, or you have a sluggish gallbladder, and you can't make enough bile, the ability for you to carry out these toxins can go down to, 88%, 70%, and go down from there on out. So now you're building up with toxins, so you have all this toxic effect, just because your detoxification system is not working. So in your mind, you go, well, I'm going to go on a cleanse, right? I'm going to go on a detox. And you do it for 2 weeks, and you think your liver is fully detoxified. No, not even close. What you have to think with is that this whole system is there to keep you alive long term, to help you survive. And it takes literally about 3 years to really create a healthy liver. 3 years of eating healthy to create a healthy liver. You can't do it in 2 weeks. So these temporary cleanses really don't do anything at all. The colon cleanses, and I've done them all, where I'm doing the gallbladder flushed with olive oil and I'm laying on my right side. It's really a waste of time. So you want to think long term. You want to think about correcting your eating, because what triggers all these problems is not just junk food, but high levels of insulin from eating too much sugar, chemicals, taking medication, and all that. So what we want to do is we want to understand how it works. We want to consume a lot more greens, vegetables. We want to keep insulin down. You want to go light on the alcohol, because alcohol destroys the liver cells, and especially if you already have a liver problem. And how do you get to know? Well, if you have a beer gut, or if you have this belly, you have a liver problem, either fat around the organ or something called ascites, which is fluid around the inter-abdominal wall, which is coming from a bad liver. And yes, you could take purified bile salts to help dissolve the fat around your liver and help the liver detoxify, but you really got to think long term. What's the big picture? How am I going to actually fix the liver? And it has to be done with foods. So I put some links down below so you can get a full plan on how to do this, all right? Thanks for watching. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed, press this little button down below, okay? Thanks.